back to hour number 2 of Roleplay. Ehbon, you guys are sitting at this dinner table of the gods, and the elf walks in and asks, how did it go?
Well, there are no more zombies down there. We poured the water in the pool, and the monsters disappeared. And everything's restored to nice and green and peachy.
Perfect.
Although we're not entirely sure what caused everything. There were these weird monsters that were running around that we would, took a lot of blows to bring down.
The dwarf speaks up and he goes, yeah, that... We probably should have told you guys. That was actually our doing. We didn't really mean for that world to go so poorly, but, things happen. He, goes back to...
I blink at him.
Shoveling food into his mouth.
I look at him and I say, so what was in those vials that made the whole world spring to life?
The elf speaks up and he goes, that's just a special concoction of mine. We don't like to let it go. Oh, and by the way, he points to the figure in the corner. The water that you guys took out, we're sorry, but it's no longer in your pouches.
What?
You accidentally killed everyone in the world?
Mo lets out kind of a lighthearted chuckle, and he goes, yeah, that one just got away from us. Sorry about that.
Oh, so you think that's funny? Just mass genocide.
He looks up at you and he goes,
People died. Everyone.
Well, gods do tend to kill everyone in the world.
What do I know about this guy who said that? Do I know anything about him? What god he is?
No, you have no idea who the halfling is.
Okay.
Yeah, but Rich...
do I know that there are from what I know of religion, are there evil gods, or is it just...
They're all kind of in a gray area.
They're all in a gray area?
Yeah. Cobblepot would probably know a little bit more, but not you.
Is I have 2 questions. One, is Mechanus there?
You see a small mechanical golem, and to the best of your ability, you would think that that's him, yeah.
Okay. What was it? The blueprint that he put into my mind?
Mm-hmm.
Are the materials around here, and do I have time to make this around the dinner table, like some forks or whatever it's made out of?
The blueprint that he put into your head, I'm sorry, was designed. It was supposed to be a better filter.
Right.
No, they are not. I guess to describe this to you, didn't I say I would message this to you and I never did? Is that what I was supposed to message you? Yeah. Basically, they are just like gigantic pieces of metal that are cut and folded, and it's not something that you can do with forks. It is like a gigantic structure.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, yeah, so more importantly, are you guys still going to pay us?
They're all just shoveling food into their mouths, and the elf stops and goes, yes, we'll get to that soon. Please eat. You guys haven't touched any of the food that has been prepared for you. There's just mountains of food in front of you.
Okay, I start eating.
Just pick up food and then just kind of look at it and put it back down.
I eat mad food.
Stand up and say, excuse me, and walk back to the elevator.
Okay.
And I'll just sit down outside the elevator and wait.
As you're walking out, they all kind of look at you, and Mo snaps his finger, and the figure in the corner starts to follow out of the room as well. You notice as you're walking down the hall that this figure's behind you, and he's following you out wherever you're going. And if you just walk out there and sit down, he's just kind of standing in the corner watching. He kicks his leg up back against the wall and leans back, crosses his arms, and just stares at you.
It's fine.
Yeah, guys, I think Rich is a little bit butthurt because you guys showed him his wife again. She was pretty hot. And then your boy there kind of decapitated her. So what's up with that, anyways?
Again, they're all eating and just shoveling food in their mouth, and Mo stops and he looks up and he goes, "Well, when we reset a world like that, we need kind of the subject zero basically, and just so happened that she came up from death, and that's who we decided to use. So I'm sorry, we did not plan for that to happen, but you know, shit happens."
It's
So
a
what
little
was
bit of a
she?
strange coincidence. So was she actually his wife or what?
He starts eating again, and the elf picks up and he goes, "Not exactly. She, well, resembling the same creature that this rich fellow married in Ehbon, she did not know anything. At the start of these worlds, they are simply subject zero. They do not know how to read, write, comprehend. They are their minds are as barren as the one who just left the room, and all the gods chuckle."
I'll laugh with them because I think that guy's a douchebag.
They go back to eating.
I'll be like, so she was created by the Bile basically as the world reset, or
Elf stops eating again and he goes, Not so much created. Death provides bodies for us, basically, and these bodies get reanimated and chosen, or I guess chosen then reanimated, and carry out kind of our wills as these worlds start. We try not to bother them too much and help them out too much, which is why, of course, we had to kill the one that you guys encountered. She knew too much. She would have learned how to swing a sword, especially after, from what Mo's assassin tells us, knew how to swing a sword. She would have known way too much, and that world would have expanded way too quickly.
Well, I have a question. What happens to people in these failed worlds after they die?
You know, we reuse people. We're only given a finite number of souls to deal with, and we try to make sure that those souls are always in use, basically.
How many times
Given
have I
by
been
who?
used?
You guys both ask questions, and they're just like, "I'm sorry," they don't understand what you're
please
saying.
answer Riley first. Ladies first.
The elf turns to you and he goes, "Riley, what was that?"
How many times have I been reused?
The elf kind of looks around the table and looks up, and he goes, 4 times.
Okay, I'll re-ask my question. I'll say, you just said you were given souls, a limited number of souls. By who? By who are you? Are you not the gods?
We are the gods, but there are gods that are better. You know, there's always a hierarchy. Everyone has someone to answer to, and that's who we answer to.
But who created those gods?
Getting deep.
He looks at you and he goes, "Ricardo, I think you're asking questions for which you can't comprehend."
It's possible.
And he goes, so in terms of the table layout, the elf that's speaking to you is sitting across from you, Ricardo, and he kind of reaches for your hand. He goes, "Here, let me show you what I mean." And he's kind of like, he's put his hand out as if he's trying to reach for your hand.
Okay, I'll let him reach for my hand.
When he touches your hand, you just have like this insane amount of information fill your head. So much so that you can't remember, like, you're just seeing flashes for half a second of different armies falling, different armies raising, cities coming, cities going down. You'll see flashes of different gods coming in, gods coming out. You have no idea who these gods are. And he lets go, and you start to feel like blood trickle down out of your nose. And you have an immense headache. And he goes, "That's the only way I could make you understand."
Dude. Did I level up?
No, you did not. Next session. The gods just go back to eating. And at this point, a lot of the food is now been eaten on the table, and it's getting close to being finished.
Okay.
So I have any recollection of my past selves?
No. As far as you know, you were born in the Western world and lived with the elves and all that nonsense.
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 It's my story, JP.
Yep.
Some 4 cents.
Oh, nice. The Naked Julia streamers, or spammers are back in the chat. That's cool.
Streamers?
The streamers, yeah. I guess you could call them streamers. That's strippers and streamers combined. Anyways.
No, they always like misspelled it. That's where it came from.
Oh. So yeah, they kind of finished their meal. They have a couple of conversations, nothing too interesting. Just asking about certain things that have been happening around the world, and again, nothing too interesting. They finish and they go, "Say, where did Rich run off to?"
I'm not sure. Maybe Mouse's dude knows. He couldn't have gone far, I'm guessing. But like I said, he's just a little bit butthurt right now.
Well, let's actually jump to Rich. Are you just still sitting out there by the elevator?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for everyone else to finish up their meals.
After about you're waiting. Okay, so if you wait the entire time, after about 20 minutes, the figure that's watching you comes and sits down, and he sits down right next to you, and he kind of like puts his head down and he goes, "Sorry about that."
About what?
Because you must know that was not your wife.
Yeah, I know. Not worried about that.
Okay. Just making sure.
I just never realized the gods were so cruel and uncaring.
He
Life makes a lot more sense now.
he sighs a little bit and he goes, "When I was brought on, I was much like yourself from one of these other worlds, and I too had the same feelings, but at the end of the day, they control your life, so be sure not to piss them off and do something that you aren't ready for the consequences." He kind of like stands up. He puts his hand on your back and kind of like pats you, and then he walks back over to the corner.
Mm.
You just gotta sit there and wait.
Yeah, I'll just wait for the rest of the party. I don't really want to talk to these gods right now.
Okay.
They're kind of monsters.
Well, we'll jump back to the party. The gods are again asking where Rich is. Ricardo, you tell them that you're not sure, and they have like handkerchiefs and they're like cleaning their faces and all that stuff. Lavos is kind of picking through his beard, getting all the crumbs that have fallen off all the food, and the elf speaks up and he goes, "Well, for your next task, we'll call upon you guys, but for now, you should probably just return to Ehbon."
Evan, can we go back to floor number 4 instead?
Because unfortunately, not. Too much information was shared, and we need to kind of work on that world a little bit without your help. But when we do need you, we'll let you know.
Will we ever see those mages again? Because they were pretty rude to us, and I'd love to fuck them up.
He goes, "Those mages reach too far sometimes, and they will get their due. However, it will not be by your hand."
Okay.
They all
Alright.
kind
I
of
can't just blend in there.
they all stand up and slowly start to walk out of the room. What did you ask, Riley? You can just blend in there?
Yeah.
They all laugh and they're like, "Well, you already tried that once, unbeknownst to us, and it just, well, we know how that went. We know how that went."
So what will happen with floor number 2 now?
He goes, "Well, as with all these worlds, we'll try some new things. We'll see how it goes, and If it goes poorly, we'll do what we did prior, and if it goes well, then it'll go well.
All right. Cool. So, will we have a way to communicate with you guys when we're in Ehbon or anything like that? Or are we gonna be like blessed, or are we gonna go back to being at this skull guy's mercy and
If we
being
need you,
slave?
we know how to get a hold of you.
Can I have my ring back?
Unfortunately, that ring belongs to him, and he points over towards Mo, and Mo just shakes his head and he goes, "It is a trouble that it fell into the wrong hands in the first place, and I'm glad to have it back."
All right. I'll assume that's your way of thanking me. You're very welcome, Mos. And yeah, what's do we get any payment for this assignment?
He goes, Bray will be collecting it soon, and we'll have it to you at the elevator before you leave.
Thank you very much. If there's a magical item in there, I'll very much appreciate it.
He goes, as most mortals would, and do. And they all walk off down the other hall. You kind of see like flashes of light happen down there. They go to the left, and you guys came in from the right hall. So there's no one. None of the other gods are there. Bray's gonna bring the reward to the gate. Yeah.
Kind of scared, Ricardo. I don't really want to go back to that guy.
To Darth?
Yeah, Darth.
Hmm.
We're kind of just his, like, henchmen. We're not very important in heaven.
Yeah, we're not cool in Ehbon.
No.
I'm gonna miss this. Okay, well, I guess we gotta go back to the ghetto. I'll
I
walk
think it's
towards
the
the
way out.
elevator.
Okay. You walk
Not
towards
bad,
the
huh?
elevator. You eventually see Rich waiting outside the temple. He's sitting on the stairs with his back to you. Rich, you hear some footsteps approach you.
I look up.
Yeah, I mean, you see it's the rest of the party.
Hey guys, how's it going?
I
Not
grabbed some
bad,
food to go,
Aureo.
by the way, before I leave the table.
Okay. You have some food in your... Where do you... I guess in your pouch, in your bag?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. You have food in your pouch.
Are you feeling okay, Rich?
Yeah, gods are cruel. I don't really want to hang out with them.
Yeah. All right. Let's go.
Let's go.
I walked to the elevator too.
By the way, where are we going?
Ehbon.
All right.
You guys get back to the elevator, and Bray's standing there. He's got a small pouch in his hand. He kind of puts his hand out and goes, "I believe this is for you." He's pointing. He's like looking and talking at Ricardo when he says that.
Oh, cool. I grab it. What is it? What is it?
Do you like open and look at it?
Yeah.
It just seems to be a bag filled with coins from. They have the insignia of Ehbon on them, but you're unsure how much is actually there.
Okay. Oh, sweet. Thanks, dude.
I look at him and I say, you know what? I really like your name. I don't know why, but I just really like your name. Just wanted to say that.
He looks at you and he goes, "Gnomes have the stupidest names." He just like walks off.
I'm disappointed by that.
Do you count how much gold is in there, Cats?
Yes.
Okay. After a couple minutes pass by, you're like thumbing through. You estimate it to be about 500 gold.
Oh, damn. Okay. I'll split it evenly.
What is that evenly? 115 each? I think that's
No,
right.
125.
125
125,
each?
yeah.
Yeah, 125.
Oh, there's
There's only
4.
three.
Yeah, there's 4. Sorry. Thought there was 5 for some reason. Yeah, so you all have 125, which, apart from Neil, I just rounded up on your fucking character sheets because I forgot. So now you have 325 gold total for the 3 of
Okay.
you. And Neil, you have
I had 1 gold before.
Yeah, so you have 126.
Sick. It's a
All
lot
right.
of money.
So pretty decent amount. So we get into the elevator, I guess.
Yeah, we head back up
Yeah, I
to
think we're
Ehbon.
in there.
Yeah, we go to Ehbon.
Okay. You guys step into the elevator, push button, doors close.
5.
Start descending, and the doors open up. And as you look outside, it looks like it's a different world. Like, it does not resemble the Ehbon which you guys left. When you left, this place was a forest, and it looks like the forest has reached out even further from where it is. The sky is no longer filled with ash and all that shit that was in the sky. There's a full-on sun. The sky's not perfectly blue. It's a little bit gray. Let's say it looks like Seattle for the best description.
So it's kind of a hellhole, but not really.
Exactly.
I go to the needle.
So we get off on
Don't
the
use
wrong
heroin,
floor?
dude. The hell?
The needle on the door?
Not a solution for miserable living conditions.
No, it's a. Never mind.
Oh, okay. It's based in Seattle. Okay, what do you guys do?
I'll step
I'll
out
make
of the
sure
door
that
and look for the
5
captain guy.
scratch.
All right, one at a time. What did you say, Cats?
I'll look for the captain guy.
O'Reilly?
O'Reilly, yeah.
He's nowhere to be found. What did you say, Riley?
Just making sure that we press number 5.
Yeah, you go back on the door. 5's lit up.
Okay, guys. Well, this looks different. What should we do now?
I don't know. Aren't we supposed to go talk to Skeletor? What's his name?
Does anyone remember
Darth.
what we were supposed to do
Darth.
for him?
We were supposed to go into the elevator.
Yeah.
Is that really it? Because we didn't,
we've been gone so long. I barely remember this world.
Do you think time passes by like, at the same rate when we're in other worlds?
What are you
Well,
talking
either
about?
that or we...
Doesn't even
Well, this does look different, so it's either that or we somehow changed Ehbon. So,
I think we should try and go find some sort of civilization and find
Double
out what's
pot.
going on.
With your excellent perception of time, how long were we gone for?
JP?
4 weeks.
With your excellent
days?
perception of time? Oh,
That's one of my abilities.
It's one of
time
your
for
abilities.
perception.
You have
See
no
all.
idea. I mean, you go and like look as you are somewhat of a scientist, being a gnome and whatnot. You like investigate you like walk up to a tree, and the tree looks like really, really old.
Okay.
Like it's been
Most
there
trees
for
do.
like there was only 3 or 4 trees around the store. There's like multiple ones around now, so it looks like it's been there for quite some time, a couple years at least.
Well, I think you might be onto something because judging by the rings of these trees, you can see that
pretty
they've
sure
been
metal
alive
trees don't have rings. I was thinking about that.
You cut down a tree right in front of us?
You couldn't look at the rings of the trees, no.
But yeah, just judging by the looks of these trees, I'd say that we've been gone much longer than it feels like we've been gone.
Well, it's possible. Okay, we should head back to somewhere, but I don't know. Yeah, let's look around and see if we can find any town around here, I guess.
You guys are like looking through the forest and whatnot. Do you all like split up? Do you walk together? What's kind of the marching order?
I walk with
Together.
the rest of the party. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'll climb a tree and see what I can see.
Okay. Riley goes up a tree. I need the other 3 of you to make a perception check. And Riley, you can also make one as well. Sorry.
Is it 12?
You do have 12 perception. So Ryan.
27.
Ryan, is that your roll, Rich? The 25? I don't have timestamps on.
No, I was the first one to roll.
Okay, 27, 21. Cats, you fell. Rich?
Sorry, forgot to roll.
D20 plus 10.
25.
Is
Ryan and
25 what you need to hit?
20 is what you need to hit for like an easy task. 25 is, or for like a normal thing. 25 is what you need to hit for something that's harder to see. And then if you do a 30, it's just an automatic yes, basically. So Rich and Ryan, you guys notice as you watch Riley kind of ascend this tree that there is a creature approaching you guys that looks to resemble a bear.
Do I recognize it to be?
You don't notice it yet,
Mercwoods?
Kat. It's too
Is it
far
just
off.
like a normal everyday bear?
Yeah, just looks like a normal everyday bear. It's kind of just like it's walking towards you very slow. It doesn't look to be like it's gonna attack you or anything like
Guys,
that.
there's a bear.
I think I
Why
have
don't we climb a tree and let it pass?
I think I have some rope in my pack
No,
somewhere.
no, look, we don't want to just leave the bear alone, okay? I heard a story once. This ends badly.
Okay, so I can see the bear now, right? That they pointed at it or whatever. There's
Yeah.
a bear. Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't recognize it to be Mirkwood's general guy.
Nope.
Okay, guys, that looks like a bear.
By the way, JP, have we slept since the beginning of this today's episode?
No, you have not slept since
Not one time.
no. In fact, you
Was
like
it Dave in the past?
as you've jumped through all of these different things, you don't know if a day has passed in like a sense of time. It feels like it's just been a while, like multiple hours, but you don't know if it's been a day, 2 days, or what. But when you stepped in the water on the other floor, like it rejuvenated you towards the end of last episode. So there's no like no penalties or anything like that you guys have accrued for not sleeping. But it appears to be midday right now in Ehbon. So what are you guys doing about this bear?
Hold on, I'm looking at my spells real quick. No, I got nothing actually. I don't know why, but my first instinct is to befriend this thing.
Okay, go befriend him if he attacks you while sleeping.
I think we should just leave her alone, dude.
It's walking towards us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's play dead.
I'm
But
just
what
gonna.
if he's smarter than your average bear?
Well, if he's smarter than Rich, well,
Look, I'm just gonna walk. If he's walking towards us, I'm gonna walk perpendicular to him, so I just get out of his way. I know this is an advanced concept for you guys, but just walk away from the bear.
I'm gonna take some of the food that is the food still in my pouch from the gods' dinner?
Do you look?
Yes.
No. There's no food or anything. No crumbs. Doesn't even look like it was there ever.
Shit.
what a scam.
This bear's getting closer to you guys. It's about 3 or 4 feet away from Cobblepot now, who's at the front of the party.
Can I jump down on it?
You're looking. Oh, well, we can jump to that, and the party can make their action afterwards. You climb this tree, and we're looking around, and the entire world is no longer like this ash, this lava nonsense. It's all green. It's all back to normal, basically. The entire world's been changed into this lush green forest.
JP got sick of dealing with water currency.
This lush green forest, and it looks like everything's good.
Do we have any food in our packs from back when we lived on Ehbon?
Insects and whatnot. That's about it.
I toss it a tasty insect.
This insect like hits the bear's snout. He looks at it, and he just roars at you, and he starts charging you.
Okay. I climb the tree.
You put him to sleep.
No, I'll climb the tree.
Okay. You climb the tree.
I just
I need.
walk perpendicular.
Okay. The bear's charging Cobblepot. Ryan, can you make an initiative roll?
Not again.
I really want Cobblepot to die to the bear.
No!
I need to roll
Shit.
a d10. Do I even have d10s? I'll just do a GM roll. Fuck it. Bear goes first.
Yes! Yes!